All right. I think we got everything set up and ready, guys. Remember, if you ever miss a break, you can always go back and re-watch it over on YouTube and Twitch, guys. I do appreciate everybody helping getting this one filled up. So let's roll. I'll start with our 2024 boxes first. Yeah, me too, Junior, me too. Been a little bit longer night than normal. But what do they always say? Good things come to those who wait. All right, good luck, guys. We got Najee Harris, Haley Mitchell, Tyreek Hill on the touchdown masters, Chris Jones, Trevondre Sweat on the blue reactive, and a Christian McCaffrey touchdown master. Myles Garrett, Bates, Darnold, Bo Nix on the debut, Smith, Julian Love for the Seahawks, and Will Anderson Jr. Kenneth Walker, Alvin Kamara, Brunel, Joe Alt, Lamar Jackson, Blue Reactive, Rich Gannon, and a Jared Goff Epic Performers. Zamir White, Tyreek Hill, Austin Eckler. We have a Taylor Rapp Silver for the Bills, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Travis, and a BTJ Elevate. Garrett Wilson, Malik Neighbors on the debut, Braylon Trice, and we got 250 points. David Montgomery, Blake Corum, and a Marvin Harrison Jr. notoriety. Kyron Williams, Calvin Ridley, Chop Robinson, Garindo, Devo Samuel, Marshawn Nealon, and a Derrick Henry touchdown master. Marvin Mims, Dalton Kincaid, Joey Boza, Will Shipley, Cooper Kupp, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and a AD Mitchell on the Elevate. Bijan, Darren Waller, Tyler Guyton. We have a Javon Bullard silver rookie. Alex Singleton, Tony Richardson, and a Travis Kelce. Come on, give us something good here. We got Dobbs, Gardner Johnson, Waddle, Ed Reed, Anthony Richardson, Trey Hendrickson, and a Kenneth Walker notoriety. Milano, Devo Samuel, Tyke Smith. We got Jalen Ramsey on the Mosaic, Mike Williams, Cade Stover, and a Dan Marino. Sam Bradford, Brooks, Chubb, Bourne, Rashee Rice, Marvin Harrison Jr. notoriety Mosaic, and a Micah Parsons. Last pack of 24. Come on, give us a big rookie quarterback. Allen, Woods, Boza, Cooper. We got George Pickens, Devin Leary for the Ravens, and a Christian McCaffrey. Bunch of inserts there. feel like it cut it. If you're new, guys, make sure to hit that follow button. All right. Heat it up a little bit here. We got Chop Robinson, Tez Johnson, Bernie Cosner, Russo, Tank Bigsby, and a Josh Allen. Jacoby Myers, Jaden Higgins, Elevate, Peyton Manning, Crosby, Mike Evans, and a Bijan Robinson. Al Toon, Malik Neighbors, Kurt Warner, Tyler Warren, Orange Notoriety, and a variation Tyler Warren, and a BTJ. I like those orange. We got Devon Achan, Noel, DJ Giddens, Ashton Genty Notoriety, BTJ, and a Kendra Miller. Troy Franklin, Neil Scorton on the silver, RJ Harvey variation green, Higgins, and a Garrett. Marquise Brown, JT, Altoon, St. Brown, Brock Purdy, and a Mark Andrews. Jonnu Smith, Tet, Bill Cowher, Nick Benito, Wes Welker, and a Pearsall. Joe Morris, Harrison, Xavier Leggett, Matthew Golden Elevate, Loveland variation, and a Josh Jacobs. Alec Pierce, Travion Henderson, Malik Starks, Caleb Williams, touchdown master, Connor, and a Disley. We got Metcalf, Tyler Warren, Notoriety, Mosaic, Brian Branch on the orange, Sherwood, Seymour, and a Jones. LeBeau, you got the regular and the regular Mosaic and the orange. You got Johnson, Jalen Waddle, Julius Peppers, Estime, RJ Harvey, and a Dwight Freeney. A lot of Dolphin cards. Cole Kmet, Brooks, got Cam Ward base. How about a Kinsley Sumataya? I can't remember how to pronounce his name. On the auto for the Chiefs. I can't remember. Davis and a Geno Smith. I've heard my son talk about it. My son's a Chiefs fan. I've heard him talk about him. Nice little auto there for the Chiefs going to Derek. Jordan Love, Ashton Genty, Hurts, Henderson, McCarthy, and a Branch. Newbin, Malik Neighbors, Green, Branch, Lewis, Williams, and a Singletary. Leggett, Lamar Jackson, Savion Williams, Trey Harris on the orange elevate, Johnson and Amos. Leonard Williams, Barron, Quinn Ewers, Hendrickson, Sanders, and Azerlin. Justin Jefferson, Tim Brown, Dylan Gabriel notoriety, London, Walker, and a Richardson. We got Spurrier, Tesla, Demario Davis, Kurt Warner, Travis Hunter variation, and a Fred Warner. Sutton, Horton, Joe Mixon silver, Mbuka, notoriety, Tracy, and a Robinson. If you're new, guys, make sure to hit that follow button. Caleb Williams, Horton Jr., Winfield, Abdul Carter notoriety, Otten, and Hubbard. Mike Gesicki, Hunter Henry, Mason Graham, rookie green, Parsons, Owens, and another Michael Parsons. We got Fouts, Warren, Pat Bryant elevate, Dylan Gabriel notoriety, Thielen, and a James Jr. Jamal Charles, Show, Darnold, Jalen Milroe, Zay Flowers, and a Trevor Lawrence. Sam Laporta, Roddy White, Leonard Williams, Burns, Gates, and a Pickens. Bucky Irving, Michael Parsons, Garrett Wilson, Josie Jewell, Cole Kmet, and a Victor Cruz. Boswell, Lad McConkey, Cam Miller, Devon Achane on the green, Collins, and a DJ Moore. Quinion Mitchell, Smith, Drake May, Larry Fitzgerald on the orange, Jack Beck, and a Frank Gore. Marvin Harrison Jr., Pierce Jr., RJ Harvey, Mosaic, Jared Verse, Chase Brown, and Jared Goff. Bryce Young, Caleb Johnson, Brock Bowers, Davis, Anderson, and a McBride. St. Brown, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Matthew Golden notoriety, James Cook, Kurt Warner, and a David Njoku. It goes by just whoever the popular rookies are and what type of hit it is, and if it's a regular insert or a case hit. Just varies. And most time you can just look it up. Yeah, that's a good answer too. All right, we got Kareem Hunt, Wester, Jackson, Hall, Silver, St. Brown, Dylan Gabriel, and a Godwin. Plus, when you've been doing it for 3 or 4 years, it figured out. John Elway, Shamar Stewart, Bryce Young, Kittle, Abdul Carter, and a Tim Brown. Jonathan Stewart, Wes Chandler, Drake May, Orange Touchdown Master, Sherman, Mitchell, and a McLaurin. Jordan Addison, Banks Jr., Quinshon Judkins on the variation green, Puka, Gannon, and a Stevenson. And typically I would sleeve more, but just for the sake of time, a little quicker. Kittle, Scorton, Strout, Bigsby, Dickerson, and a Fairbairn. Jerome Ford, Woody Marks, Jeff Blake, Adunze, Tyreek Hill, and a Mike Evans. Jacoby Myers, Steve Spurrier, Jamar Chase, Manning, Crosby, and a Josh Allen. Chop Robinson, Al Toon, Williams, Jaden Daniels, Tyler Warren, and a BTJ. We got Achan, Franklin, Jack Beck on the green, Fitzgerald, BTJ, and Kendra Miller. Yeah, I like Mosaic too. It's one of my favorites. We got Brown, Halls, Tyreek Hill, CeeDee Lamb, Purdy, and Myles Garrett. And like I said, these 10 blasters were out of a sealed case, so I just picked some random ones. We got Jordan Love, Kittle Silver, Jonnu Smith, Henderson, Mark Andrews, and JJ McCarthy. Malik Neighbors, Mason Graham, Jordan Love, Brock Bowers on the orange, Higgins, and a Robinson. So the plan is to run the other. I got another break ready for Sunday, and it'll have the other 10 in it. Montez Sweat, Lamar Jackson, Cam Scatterbo on the Mosaic, Hooper, May, and McDuffie. I know, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. We got Warren Moon. There we go. How about a Genesis? I'll take a Jenny. Let's see, Lamar Jackson, Cowher, Tillman. Not a rookie. Chris Johnson, last team mojo. Going to the Titans. Genesis, Chris Johnson for the Titans. Love Genesis. It's one of my favorite hits. We got Trey Benson, Mertz, Newsome, Judkins, Waddle, and a Winfield Jr. CJ2K. Larry Fitzgerald, the Travis Hunter notoriety, Garrett Wilson on the orange, Peppers, Van Ginkel, and a Jeff Blake. We got Barack Bowers, Giddens, Halls, Emeka Ibuka on the Elevate, JSN, and Wilkins. Typically take them to a local card shop. Isaiah Davis, Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Terrell Owens, Wilson in the Fields. A.J. Brown, Ewers, Wilkins, Dickerson, Williams, and a Lutz. So far we get an auto and a genie out of this half. We got C.J. Stroud, Drake May, Evans, Travis Hunter Elevate, Bigsby, and a Hubbard. He doesn't pay anything. We've been working out a deal. We're trying to get it together to where we start handing them out, like put packs together and give them to kids for like good report cards and stuff like that. We're trying to get that formulated. We got Schultz, Shadur Sanders, C.J. Stroud, Caleb Johnson on the orange, Eric Allen, and Devin Hester. Now somewhere they might. I don't know. We got Johnson, Martinez, Terrell Owens, Chase, Vick, and Ferguson. Come on, I wouldn't mind at least a honeycomb. One more hit would be nice. Hurts, Mason Taylor, BTJ, Scatabo, Brazil, and an OBJ. Steve Young, Fanning Jr., Ashton Genty notoriety, Shields, Brown, and Campbell. Warren Sapp, Marshall Falk, Derwin James Jr., Dylan Gabriel, Mosaic, Milano, and a Theismann. Last box of Mosaic Blasters. We got Samuel, Cooper Cup, Jacoby Myers Silver, DK Metcalf, McVay, and a Tony Pollard. Kenny Clark, Leonard, Wester, Josh Allen, Caleb Johnson, Joe Green. No. Just vet base, Laveau. Franklin, Felton. I just don't send vet base. Puka, Bijan Robinson, like this right here. Like Watson and Kelsey, that wouldn't send. But like rookies, inserts, hits, all that stuff. It's just vet base. Unless you really want it, you can DM me and I'll send it. But Dilfer, K. Dotton, Taylor, Reed, Tucker, and a Tracy Jr. Blount, White, Troy Franklin, Jalen Milroe, Shadur Sanders variation, and a Khalil Shakir. Last pack. Come on. This is something good. We got Russell Wilson, Garrett Wilson, Harris, Love, McCaffrey, and Williams. Okay. So we got an auto and a genie out of the first half of the case. That's got to mean our honeycomb and our micro mosaic or stained glass is in the second half of that case. But that's the first sealed case of this particular one that I've gotten, so really wasn't sure what to expect. Alright, let's do our hobby box. Alright, we got Al Toon, Malik Neighbors, Devonta Chan. We got RJ Harvey. We got Travis Etienne on the Panini there. It is 26 out of 149. Travis Etienne Jr. Russell Wilson on the red. Patrick Willis. Worthy on the montage. Men of Mastery. Drake May. Kid Reporter. Favre, Welker, Loveland, Ferguson, Brazil, and OBJ. One Cam Ward. Can't remember what that's called. Top of my head. Troy Franklin, Marquise Brown, Love, Dylan Gabriel, Mellett. We got Anthony Richardson, Silver, Derek Harmon, Mosaic. We got Carbon, Copy, Higgins, and Tet, which that will go to the most expensive team, which I believe is Panthers. A backwards card. Why it's backwards. We have Xavier Worthy, Montage Mosaic. Connor, Sherwood, Estime, Campbell, Theismann, and a Clowney. That's right. One pack, one card. Boo. We got Newbin, Leggett, Jackson, Tez Johnson. We got Jordan Addison auto. In focus auto going to the Vikings and Laveau. Kittle. Moments in time, Josh Allen. We have a splash, Brian Thomas Jr. silver. Harvey, Davis, Tracy, Etienne, Gratchier, and Inerts. There's one of our 2 autos. Williams, Justin Jefferson, Spurrier, Starks, Cam Scatabo. We got John Elway on the orange. That is 163 out of 199. Winfield Jr. Mosaic. Jaden Daniels Montage. Ashton Genty Introductions. Cool looking card. Otten, Owens, Thielen, Tua, Horn, and a TJ Hawkinson. Little color match Elway. Bucky Irving, Boswell, McConkey, Lovett. We got Isaiah Davis for the Jets on the white. That is 4 out of 25. 4 out of 25 going to Dave. We got Tutton on the silver. Aaron Rodgers, Malik Neighbors, Light It Up, Xavier Worthy. That's a sick looking mosaic. Milrow, Hooper, May, Culpepper, Kamara, and a Coleman. So you never know. Like, you get these value teams sometimes, man. You get it out of 25 like that. Mitchell, Harrison Jr., Bryce Young, Emanwari. We got Will Campbell, Bryce Young on the, like a blue 16 out of 99 for the Panthers. David Njoku on the orange, 114 out of 199. Alvin Kamara, Men of Mastery, Bo Nix. Pretty cool looking card. Cower, Judkins, Peppers, Murray, Reed, and an Isaiah Likely. Like I said, I figured there'd be a lot of numbered cards, a lot of color. Appreciate the shares, appreciate the follows. Debo, St. Brown, Cooper Cup. I got Hampton, Caleb Johnson, silver variation. Torrey Horton, 168 out of 199. Jordan James, Men of Mastery, Jamar Chase, Bo Nix, Van Ginkel, JSN, Gates, Mixon, Mahomes, and a Dillon. Come on. Give us a case hit. Kenny Clark, Franklin, Dilfer, Watkins, Abdul Carter. We have a Travion Henderson on the hollow there. 43 out of 149. Boswell, Jordan Addison, Lamar Jackson, Drake May, Moments in Time silver. Williams, Gabriel, Woolen, Nix, and a Dobbs. Blount, Wilson, CJ Stroud, Gadsden, Nolan. There's our other auto. Tyler Booker for the Cowboys. Also going to Laveau. Rookie auto. Jalen Waddle, Minimastery Patrick Mahomes, Jahmyr Gibbs lighted up silver. Sherman, Wilson, Mitchell, Irvin, Downs, and a Gibbs. Last pack of the break, guys. Good luck. Drake May, Schultz, Johnson, Higgins, Loveland, Kenneth Walker silver. We got Travis Kelce on the red, not numbered. Carbon copy, Kelce and Warren. Garrett Wilson, Abdul Carter, Gannon, Bigsby, Foreman, Smith, and a Jennings. There we go, guys. Appreciate everybody that got into that one. Helped us get that one filled up. I do appreciate you guys. Just a real quick recap of what we got sleeved up here. Yeah, give me 1 second. We'll get to it. All right, we got Cam Scottibo, Sumataya, Auto, Ashton Genty, Marvin Harrison Jr., Tyler Warren, Dylan Gabriel, Ibuka, another Tyler Warren, Judkins, Dylan Gabriel, R.J. Harvey, Bo Nix debut, Chris Johnson, Genesis, and 250 Panini points. We got David Njoku out of 199, Travion Henderson out of 149, Tyler Booker auto, Bryce Young out of 99, Isaiah Davis out of 25, Jordan Addison auto, Torrey Horton out of 199, Travis Etienne Jr. out of 149, and a John Elway out of 199. There we go, guys. Like I said, I do appreciate everybody that got into that one. I got a very strong feeling that Sunday's value break with that other half of case is going to be something else. With us only finding an auto and a Genesis. But like I said, guys, I do appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out on this late night rip. And don't forget, you can always go back and re-watch the breaks over on YouTube and Twitch. So make sure you're subscribed over there.